Today I'm going to be going over a simple few steps you can use today in order to become a profitable trader. Alright, what's up y'all? My name is Najee. I'm a 19-year-old trader. I've been trading for about 2 years and just finding consistency this year. And today we're going to be going over what few steps you need to do to become a profitable trader. I'm a little sick right now, so bear with me. Just decided to get out of the bed and record this little video. And let's start it. Like, the first step, in my opinion, in becoming a profitable trader is first having your system. This could be any system, and this could be any type of system, support and resistance, supply and demand, which is how I trade. Have your system in place, and there's a lot of ways to trade the markets. There's a lot of ways to become profitable. A lot of systems out there, and that's why I like watching other YouTubers as well that trade support and resistance. And a lot of traders would like bash other traders because of the style they trade. If it's profitable and they making money off of it. So, alright, so finding a system would be the first step in my opinion. The second step is to actually back test that system. And I'm not talking about no simple back test like you're back testing for a week, a month, 2 months. No, you need to be back testing this for at least 6 months. 6 months or more is a really good back test. And I really do deeply feel that most of the traders in the industry do fail because they don't put the effort to be back testing for that long because all these images about trading with all these cars, money, all that they want to get to that fast, which they I get that, but they're overall skipping the long-term goal of becoming a profitable trader, which really messes them up in the long term. Because what I'm gonna show you right now is gonna get rid of most of the psychological mistakes like FOMO, um fear of entry, um what else? Just all the typical ones. How to deal with like losing streaks. So back test. And right now I'm gonna show you an example. Like I have two accounts with Notion. This is a journal like website right here. Um, right here, this is my first account, which I journaled some that. So I would have a target in mind. So I would look at what targets got hit, and I would journal whether I would have took a trade. And this is like honestly what I would have done. And then I have another one for trades that didn't deliver. So both didn't deliver and did deliver to my target. And I will see whether it would have been a break even, a win, or a loss. Because sometimes I could take a win in a zone that didn't fully hit the target based on my management requirements. And then I have a second one which is um a whole bunch of trades take tested from January all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So when you do something like that, what you're doing is you're recognizing your system. It's like being in a relationship where if you've been in a relationship for a long period of time, you're gonna know your partner. You're gonna know what this person likes. You're gonna know what their favorite food is. You know, you're gonna know what makes them happy, all that. And that's the same thing what you're doing with your system. You're knowing how many losses your own system takes, how far your trades run, all that good stuff. And there's a little bit of math to it that not a lot of people take into mind. Because when you calculate your win rate, you can see, because you can still, for example, my win rate, 43%. When you calculate that and then you set a certain target, it doesn't matter. You're still up. Um, at the end of the video, I'm gonna be going over the two trades that I took already. They were both losers, so I will be going over that as well. But when you do all that, what you're doing for yourself is creating confidence because you've seen what your trades do overall. You've seen the RR, and you know overall it's profitable. So no matter if you have a bad day, a bad week, or even maybe a bad month, it's still profitable for the whole year. And that's the whole goal. So that's basically the goal of that. And I strongly believe that when you start back testing, you're you're gonna be less scared of the any type of loss that happens. The next step, y'all could disagree with me on this. I don't think is I think some people are profitable without this, but this can help is managing your trades because personally for me managing my trades um could mean like a win instead of a loss. It could mean a win instead of a break even. It could managing the trade just helps, and that could be any sort of management. Like I seen people instead of moving to break even, they will actually close their position 50% or a certain amount, and instead of it hitting your potential entry and stopping you out, it has to go all the way down to your stop loss, and it will still hit like a break even because you still have to factor in commission loss and all that. So I seen that personally. I just move my stop loss to break even, and after waiting for a breaker structure to whatever direction I'm looking for, and I look for partials at a certain RR. So I think management can really help. And then my exit strategy is waiting for a double break of structure to the opposite direction, showing me that price wants to go to the opposite direction. And I really do think these are some key things that will help a lot of people become profitable. It's up to it's up to y'all to put in the work. Do you want to really back test for 6 months? Do you want to back test for even more if you really want to get this thing down? Test. That's the only way. Not the only way, but it's probably the simplest way to become profitable. Because what happens is when you don't know your system now, you're doing stuff like increasing your stop loss when trades go against you without thinking about it like a mathematical perspective where if you increase your stop loss, then it's mess in my head. If I increase my stop loss, it's gonna mess everything up long term because I'm putting this in a mathematical perspective. Okay, I'm risking this amount per trade. Oh yeah, risk management is very important. I risk 0.25%. If I'm risking this and I lost this amount and I increase my stop loss, I'm no longer risking on 0.25%. I might be losing 1% now. And that's a huge deal if I lost 1% instead of 0.25%, then one of my trades actually wins and it doesn't cover that. And I do understand sometimes slippages might happen where it might cause your account, but that's okay. It's normal. As long as you keep following your rules, overall, your account will get back into place. And that's what I wanted to talk about. If you made it to this far in the video, I'm gonna be breaking it over two UJ trades that I took this week so far, which were both losers. You know, there's no particular reason why I lost these trades. It's just part of my system, followed my system. If there was actually something, would actually say it. Just like one of my trades in my last videos, I actually made a mistake and I'll let that be known. So let's see. First trade, I was looking for this high to get reached right here. No, actually, I was looking for this high because it was in this range. So I was looking for this high to get targeted based on the demand zone right here. Um, and then overall, I was targeting this high, which price is up here right now, and I do expect price to make a run above it. So I was expecting that high on a 15-minute time frame. Let me actually put this in replay mode right about here. And I jumped down to the 1 minute time frame because price did tap into my zone, so I was just basically waiting. So what I noticed when price tapped into the zone, I noticed this high.